Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to FF10. We took out the Guardian at the top of Mount Gagaset, and it looks like we're heading down. We finally reached Zanarkand, and Yuna dropped this sphere when she was trying to comfort Riku. Let's see what exactly it is. Are you hearing the ocean? Oh, holy crap, you are.
Sir Orin, Kimahri told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimahri, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes, I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I. I suppose. Anyway, I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you. Kimahri, do you remember the first day we met? I was only 7. My father had defeated Sin, and all Bavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now, I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then, you appeared, Kimahri. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared, until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kimahri. You stayed. Kimahri, thank you. Thank you so much. And I've always liked your broken horn. Wakka, Lulu.
It's her last will and testament.
I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Wakka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu. Really. I guess that leaves the newest guardian. Star player of the Zanarkand Abes. You are... I am... Well, I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes. I wonder. I just want to say thank you for everything. Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all. I'm afraid.
So she...
No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
So she was having those feelings all the way back at the Mi'hen Highroad. And now Tidus knows. So that probably makes this decision, the more so difficult. Interesting view, I have to say. But let's keep on keeping on here. Now, one thing I was always kind of curious about is why Yuna ended up in Besaid. And now we know that Kamari took her there because Braska said that he wanted her as far away from Bavel as possible. So maybe Braska knew a little bit about the corruption going on within the Temple of Yevon. Maybe he was trying to make sure that Yuna didn't grow up in that kind of environment and be essentially brainwashed by the dogma. Who knows? Now, this should be very familiar to you guys who watched the first episode. And here's the intro again. I guess Yuna just keeps that staff at all times, even if we kind of sold her original one. That's her summoning, or her sending staff. But now you see the full breadth of emotions that's going through everyone at this point. Because the first time you see this, you have no idea what's going on. I still really like that piano piece to this day.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
So is he recording all of this into a sphere himself? It would make sense. And I believe that's pretty much the end of Tidus's narration over the course of the game. But we still got quite a bit of game to go.
Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
So he was telling his story to all the guardians around the campfire. Okay. Well, we got a save point right here. And the Zanarkand ruins. We are finally here, guys. Let's go ahead and rock out the sphere grid because I didn't really have a chance to before. Now we only have one level 3 key sphere right now, unfortunately. I'm trying to save that for double cast, but right now there's also an ability called Entrust that Auron can learn. So I'm not exactly sure. Oh wow, did I miss all this with Waka? Raise magic. Who was this for? Oh, this is for Tidus, I think. But I'm going to save for double cast, because I don't know what exactly Entrust does. I'll have to look it up a little bit later. But let's go ahead and keep the guys going. It looks like we have reached the end. Holy crap, we have reached the end of Kimahri and Kimahri and Riku's sphere grid. That's interesting. We're gonna have to send them somewhere else here in a bit. I think I'm gonna send Kimahri down Auron's now that he has utility for days. And grab all the mana. MP increased by 40. Defense increased by 4. I think we're going to get some more there. Yeah. So MP by 80. That's a good upgrade. Strength by 3. And I don't know where Riku's going to head to. Maybe Tidus's? I'm not sure. I've heard it go different ways. Now, what is this? Quick Pockets. That sounds like a Riku ability if I've ever seen one. Fortunately, we still got quite a bit to go here with Yuna. And some more magic points for haste for Tidus. That's good. Alright. Let me resave here again so I don't have to do that. Now, here we're gonna fight some nasties, guys. Some pretty significant nasties. Let's keep our eyes peeled for Albed primers, because I don't know if there'd be any of them here in the Zanarkand ruins. But I know we're gonna be fighting some stuff. Oh. Pretty much the same thing that we've been fighting. Alrighty. I guess we can do that. Are you charging? Yeah, you're charging. It's very interesting music to be fighting to. And you didn't go sleep. That's okay, though. We'll forgive you.
So, how shall we do this?
I say you go ahead and, well, let's have you go ahead and block, because we still need to get everyone here in the fight. And Tidus. And then Uncle Auron can finish this guy off.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
And even more spheres. Just imagine the kind of thoughts going through Tidus's head right now. Because he's... oh crap. He's walking through, like, the ruins of his home. In a sense. Despite the fact that he found out that his home doesn't really exist in the real world. And I need to re-equip Brotherhood. I keep on forgetting about that. Let's get some... how about a little fire, Scarecrow? Or Ocho? And let's grab some remedies. Boop! Kimahri, can you do the same? I don't think you can, but... oh, yeah, you can. Neat. And Waka with an even 4,000 HP. Which is awesome. Awesome. Excellent. Ocho is asleep. Which means we can go ahead and set it ablaze. Lulu has learned Slayer. Finally. I do really like the Comrade, though. What we got in the box here? Fortune Sphere. And we've got Ambushed by a Biggin here. That's weird. I figured that we would get more different types of beasts here in the Zanarkand ruins. These are the ones that were in the caves in Mount Gagaset. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Sleep! You had ambushed us, but that'll take that away. I said sleep. Now you can wake up. We give you permission. Oh, you're still... oh, that poor guy. I'm gonna take your turn, Tidus, to go ahead and re-equip Brotherhood. And get everyone else in here who needs to be. Oh, that woke him up. Couldn't steal anything. Here comes the heave. Who you heaving? Yuna! You lived. Fortunately. And then we will rock out Orin to finish this off. He only has like a tiny bit of health. And this is kind of a gauntlet because we're not seeing any victory poses or anything like that. No time for dilly-dally. Yuna, let's... it's like the only one to really use Curaga on would be Orin. But that's only when he's really low on health. Oh, that's going to be a long trek.
Looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
It's like the meeting point between two worlds. Right into a scrap. Mug. Too bad we can't get something where like Riku and Kimahri get their overdrives moved in via mugging. That would be awesome. Let's go ahead and... keep on forgetting who's immune and who isn't. So that's 3. 4. 5. 5 members. So we have 7 of us in all.
Let's end this.
And Tidus, that doesn't do any damage, does it? Well then. Way to be that guy, Tidus. Ochu dance. That's not nice. We got the cure for that, though. Good old Al Bed potions. Oh, that doesn't cure darkness. Oops. Okay, that's why Wakka's back on the field. And fortunately, Lulu.
So, how shall we do this?
Darkness don't matter when it comes to magic. Guess we're just getting some of our last XP opportunities before we get into a very, very serious scrap here in the overall game. And I see that chest there. Now, I am fighting through all of these encounters just because we need the XP top off. Ow! You were not a nice person. There. That's what you get for being rude. Now, I think a stiff wind could kill him now. Oh, he's got 5,000. Let's do some mugging. Yoink. I'll throw up Kimahri. No! Kimahri! That's a bad doggy. You leave the kitty alone. You leave the young lady alone, too. That's rude. He only had like 179 health left. I think I got everyone. I don't... Yep. Cool. And this is where we're having to use all of our potions. Because we're not going to find a Wakka here, guys. It's just not... I don't think he is here. However, it wouldn't surprise me if I saw him. Spiritual Targe. That is for Riku, obviously. And you're back, are you? Well, we're actually gonna be smart about this then. Two, 3. Here comes Thundara. Not too bad. 4. Let's have Kimahri and Riku do their steals. Mana Tablet. Couldn't steal anything there, unfortunately. Okay, Lulu. Can we finish him off with this? Very close. At least there's no heave. The heave is the thing that I can't deal with. Halberd uppercut. I like it. I like it a lot. I would like to learn double cast before we get to the end of this. And preemptive strike, but we are not going to get anything fighting this guy. Nope, nope, nope. That's just not in the cards for us. And we are at the save point, and this looks to be the ruins of the Blitzball arena, if I don't miss my guess. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. Off camera, I may go ahead and level up Lulu enough to get double cast, like back down the way, and then we'll head in here and see what awaits the pilgrimage. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.